So, Jaevon, in your opinion, which one of these three buyout guys is the best move and why?
Yeah, definitely. I got to go with Russell Westbrook as well. I do want to touch on Kevin Love for a little bit. Kevin Love has been kind of hurt for like the whole month of January. I think he broke his hand or messed up his hand, and he kind of really just fell out of the rotation. But Kevin Love is a guy who can definitely stretch the floor for you. You can get rebounds. He's not much of a defensive presence anymore, but he's a guy that can go get defensive rebounds, clean the glass for you. He can definitely finish games for Miami too, down the stretch, and be able to just stretch the floor out and just knock down threes. And I think that's kind of what Miami needs. I think they're like one of the league's worst 3-point shooting teams. And Kevin Love adds, to that to be able to stretch the floor. As far as Russell Westbrook goes, I think the team dynamic, you just look at it from a pure basketball standpoint. This Clipper team kind of is a way better shooting team than the Laker team was. Russell Westbrook is just a pure slasher, a guy that can just get to the basket one-on-one. There's going to be guys, a lot of guys were helping off of him when he was in LA because they didn't have shooters. I feel like now guys can't really help off him when you have shooters like, PG, you have Batum out there, you can have an Eric Gordon out there. When you surround Russell Westbrook with shooters, I mean, hey, he did it in OKC. He won an MVP that year. So I just think Russell is going to be able to. I think he's going to start because they don't have a point guard right now. He's going to fill the void that John Wall was supposed to be doing when they signed him in the offseason. I think Russell's going to be that and some. So,
facilitator.
Yeah, I think Russ is going to be. He's going to be better just because this team fits him a little bit better than this Laker team does.
All right. And so, Kevin, are you going to make it unanimous to where Russell Westbrook is the best move among these buyout candidates? Because Russell Westbrook is a former MVP, but I mean, Kevin Love, he's a multiple-time All-Star, and he's going to have his jersey retired in at least two places. I would think that he is getting his jersey retired in Minnesota as well. So, Kevin, are you going to make it unanimous that Russ is the best of these buyout moves?
100%. And what Garry and Toddy mentioned already, they have the length, they have the depth. They definitely have a chance with Russ coming in. Of course he's got to be the starting point guard. They were having Terrence Mann run the one, and that was looking real ugly, and Bones isn't ready yet. But just to have Russ go in there and contribute, he gets to be the third star. That starting five is going to be kind of scary if you think about it, with Russ, PG, Kawhi, either Marcus Morris or Covington, and then Zubac. He's been playing at a great level.
Are they too deep, Kev? Is there such thing as too deep? I feel like there is a little such thing as too deep. I'm not gonna lie.
I just think they have the same player with Norman, Powell, and Eric Gordon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, unless chemistry's perfect, too deep does sometimes,
But Miles Plumlee off the bench has been doing this thing with 12, 10, and 4 assists. So they're going to have the depth. They have the coach. So I definitely see him going on some kind of revenge tour.
I can't wait to see Lakers versus Clippers now.
Oh, man. He was averaging 19 boards and 8 assists coming off the bench. So just imagine him with those extra 8 to 10 minutes. We could be looking back on this, Russ averaging another triple-double. Probably not 20 nothing, but 10, 10, and 10 maybe.